As we all come into Onpassive, we all have that trepidation. Are we doing the right thing? And it really is human nature. But as you look at Onpassive, the proof of Onpassive, it is palpable. You can feel it, you can see it. And what I'd like to do today is really go over what Onpassive is and what they've done in the last 2 years. It's extraordinary. And as you start to see and understand what Onpassive is doing, those fears will be belayed and they will dissipate. And you're going to find that you're in a very, very good place, not only for your bottom line, but for the long-term future. And that's why we're all here. I want to talk about Onpassive, what it is and where it's going. Onpassive today is an AI IT company, artificial intelligence informational technology company. They are an informational technology company. And they've developed tools that everybody uses online. In fact, the tools of Onpassive, there will be a tool for everybody there will be a tool for everybody from Onpassive that's online, and that's about 4.6 billion people. Very, very large market. And as you think about Onpassive, think of an Amazon, and think about Jeff Bezos when he was just starting Amazon. And if you had the opportunity to come in and participate with Jeff Bezos, today probably one of the richest men in the world, would you do that? Obviously, you would. As we look at Amazon, Amazon is a company that does one thing. I know people think they do a lot of things, but they do one thing. They get packages and they deliver them quicker than anybody else in the world. And as you look at Amazon, yeah, you can go there and you can buy multiple products. But most of those products come from third-party vendors. And really, Amazon, what they do is they deliver products. That's what they do. And who would have known that delivering books could have been so profitable for Jeff Bezos? That is not Onpassive. Onpassive is not a one-pony show. Onpassive has probably 30 to 40 different products. All of these products are developed in India with Ash Mufarah's tech team in Bangalore and Hyderabad. These individuals are the brightest of the brightest. And what Onpassive does, they do better than anybody else in the world, like Jeff Bezos. But they do it with 50 different products. And as we look at what Ash and his team have done, it really is extraordinary to think about where they're going to be in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years down the road. And Onpassive and Ash Mufarah, they've done something really, really smart. They've been developing Onpassive for 2 years. The products of Onpassive pretty much done. But what they've been doing over the last 2 years is seeding the internet with all the content of Onpassive. So as Onpassive launches to the world, unlike Jeff Bezos, where it took, I don't know, half a dozen years, a dozen years to get where he's at, Onpassive will launch, and they're scheduled to launch this year, 2020. They will literally launch as a unicorn company. That's a company with a value of $1 billion, either day one or shortly thereafter it. And then from there, we are off to the races. So what I'd like to do initially is look at the content of Onpassive. And you're going to see the content that Onpassive has been putting out on the internet. But more importantly, you're going to see the quality of the content. And over the last 2.5 years, I've been in about 18 months, we've seen the evolution of Onpassive. And Onpassive has gotten better and better and better, and more content has gone out over the internet. It's really, really exciting to look at what they've been doing. So let's run over to onpassive.com. This is their home site, and really what I want you to look at is the quality of the content that's going out there. And understand, as you look at the quality of the content of Onpassive, each area that we look in, there is a team there that is devoted to that particular area. So there is a team that is devoted to the homepage of Onpassive, onpassive.com. And it's a team of people that write text. There are graphic people there. There are people that see the vision and put it up. So there are a lot of people working on each one of these areas of Onpassive to literally make it the best it can be and to get content out there continually. Every single day, there is something new that's going into Onpassive, whether it's the onpassive.com or whether it's the social media sites of Onpassive. And as we look at the social media sites of Onpassive, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and we can run over to each one of these and take a look at it very, very quickly just to show you what they're doing. And they are doing this every day. This cannot be a one-man show. It's literally impossible. So as we run over to Facebook, this is a site. Again, there is a team in Onpassive that puts product in the Onpassive Facebook site every single day. Why do they do that? They do it for ranking, not only within Facebook, but within Google. The more content you have, the higher ranking you get. As Onpassive launches to the world, more eyes see what they're doing. So this is the Facebook site. And again, you guys can go over here and take a look at this. It's really, really impressive. We can run over to Instagram. And again, all of these sites are just absolutely beautiful. And as we look at the different Instagram posts that they put up, it's extraordinary. If we went over to the Onpassive blog, you would see just so much information there. And it's being added every day, whether it's text, whether it's videos, whether it's audios. Those sites are growing continually every day. And again, why does Onpassive do that? They do it to just flood the internet with content. And as you do that, and Onpassive launches to the world, there will be millions upon millions upon millions of people looking at Onpassive. So let's run over to LinkedIn. LinkedIn is really, really a curious site. And as you go over to LinkedIn and you start to look at the Onpassive site, you're going to find this page there. And this is an indication of what Ash and his team are doing. This is an ad for more employees for Onpassive. This ad is 2 weeks ago, 1 month ago. Java Tech Lead is one of the headhunters that Onpassive uses to bring people into Onpassive as technicians. I can tell you that today in Bangalore, there are 200 technicians there. In Hyderabad, I think they've got 200, maybe 300. I know just 2 days ago, they hired an additional 60 technicians for Hyderabad. They will have around 1,000 technicians in Hyderabad as we launch to the world again this year. It's really, really important to see what Onpassive is doing. And when you look at the naysayers or you look at the articles they write, you can look at them and you can just look at them on their face value. These people do not know what they're talking about. And I know a lot of the individuals that are new to Onpassive, they go to those pages and they get worried. These people don't have a clue what they're talking about. Onpassive, as we look at just the hiring of Onpassive in Hyderabad, again, 60 people 2 days ago. And you're going, well, anybody can say that, but are there really people there? Onpassive has opened up the office in Bangalore and Hyderabad to tours. And those founders can come in and tour both of these offices. Now, it's a little difficult today because of Corona, but they are doing that. And by the end of October, they think that'll be gone and people can walk through these offices. It is another type of social proof that Onpassive, they're doing what they say they're going to be doing. And as we look at the employment of Onpassive, this post is all over the internet. In other words, it's for individuals in India. And India, they have some really, really bright individuals in this field, in the high-tech field. And Ash has people on his team that have 15, 20 years of experience. These guys are the best of the best. They've worked with the big dogs on the block. They came to Onpassive because it's original, it's new, it's revolutionary, and they can actually start thinking again rather than doing the ho-hum stuff that these other companies do day after day after day. So this is a really, really exciting thing that Onpassive is doing. And if you'll run over and look at the different social sites, you can go through and look at the content of Onpassive. And you're going to see not only the quality, but the volume. This takes a whole team of dozens of people to put this kind of content online. You know, I've been online for 12 years, and I do this in a much smaller version. And as we look at what Onpassive is doing, it's something that Marty DeGarmo, Dan Street, and I do. Marty DeGarmo and Dan Street, they are my partners. We do this on a much smaller scale. It is a very, very difficult thing to do. It takes tons of time. And when you look at the sheer volume of what Onpassive is doing, this is not a one-man show. This is a whole corporation. And Ash today, with his hiring in Hyderabad, is setting up for the launch of Onpassive in 2020. Now, I want to talk about the products just very, very quickly. This, again, is another thing that people come into and they go, why can't we see the products? Why doesn't Ash just put them out there so we can see them and we'll know it's real? He can't do that. Now, as founding members, I have seen some of the products, and they're going to blow your mind. But all of these products that we're looking at, and all of these are products of Onpassive that we're looking at right here, all of these products are intertwined. They go together. You can't put one out without putting all of them out. And why would Onpassive want to put these cutting-edge technology products out on the market right now so that the competition can go in and look at it and find a way to minimize the launch of Onpassive? Because I can tell you, as Onpassive launches to the world, there will be products in here that will go viral. And there will be niches, there will be companies, as Onpassive goes viral and looks at the products that are coming out, they're not going to know how to compete with us. Why would we give them an edge to look at the products now and try and figure a way out to compete with us? They can't, because the products they use are old, but they would try. All of these products, brand new, cutting edge, and there are a few products here that will go viral. I've talked about the communication module. This is it right here. It's the Connect Me. It will have all the communication tools that people use online today. I believe this will be one of the products that will go viral. And when it goes viral, I'm not talking about my kind of viral or your kind of viral, where you get in 2,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 hits because it went viral in a small way. When I talk about viral in Onpassive, I'm talking about millions of people turning into 10 million, tens of millions of people turning into hundreds of millions of people. That's the kind of viral that we're looking at with Onpassive. And I believe the Connect Me product, the communication module of Onpassive, will be one of those products that goes viral. There are others here that I believe will go viral. There are a couple products that are not here. I believe they will go viral. And what that does for us as individuals that are participating with Onpassive, our future is so bright because this is going to happen so quickly as we launch to the world. Again, we believe it's going to happen this year, that all the content that Ash has put out there over the last two and a half years, the quality of the content, where it's put strategically, all of this Ash and his team think about, and what they've done is just going to blow your mind as we launch. This is going to be so powerful for those individuals that launch, that are in Onpassive as we launch. These are the products of Onpassive, some of them. We can't put them out there. We won't put them out there. We don't want the competition to get any wind of what we're doing, and we do not want them to be able to prepare. We want to launch to the world and just pound it. And as we do that, these people, they are not going to know what happened. This is Onpassive. This is the genius behind Ash Mufareh and his team. This is going to be so exciting as we launch to the world. Literally, lives are going to be changed. I guarantee that. Absolutely guarantee it. Just real quickly on the founder side of Onpassive. What I'm talking about, it is Onpassive. This is what we do. This is what's coming. This is what's going to be happening. If you hear the naysayers and you're looking at Onpassive, come on over, look at this video. You're going to understand the sheer magnitude of what they're doing. Onpassive today has 50 different departments for the tools of Onpassive. You do not do these things if this is not real. Onpassive is as real today as it was 2 years ago. And today it is ready to launch. Everything that you're looking at is complete or 97% there. It is ready to go. Ash is gearing up to launch this company this year with the people that can handle the volume of millions and millions of people. So if you're a founder, if you're coming into Onpassive and you're looking at it, take a look at this video, understand what we're doing, and understand the position you are in. It is like being in Jeff Bezos' garage when he started, except as Onpassive launches to the world, it won't be a company run out of a garage. This will be a unicorn company day one or shortly after we launch. Very, very exciting stuff. When we look at the volume that Onpassive is doing, Ash has had to do everything that he's doing today and then more than that to make sure that as Onpassive launches to the world, it is absolutely perfect. And who does that benefit? It benefits those founding positions, those that are coming in, looking at it right now and will be in the next few weeks, or those founders that are in. This is going to be so exciting for everybody. Onpassive, it is the real deal. If you come in and look at all that Onpassive is doing, the proof of Onpassive, it is palpable. And I can tell you that with firsthand experience because we're in contact with Ash often now because we're on the Leadership Council. Onpassive is changing so quickly. As I do an update, within 2 or 3 days, that update is obsolete because I have to update everything. That's how quickly things are moving with Onpassive. So come on in, continue to explore Onpassive. I hope this video helps. And as you explore, you are just going to find that Onpassive, it just gets better and better and better, and it gets better and better for you. So come on in. I believe Onpassive is going to change lives. I believe Onpassive is going to change the world as far as the online ecosystem goes. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I always recommend you do that. We have updates just about every day now, and as I get those, I will come on and do other videos. Click the bell on the right and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And moving forward, just get ready. Ash, when we talk to Ash now, he's just bouncing off the wall, guys. He is so excited about where we're at and how quickly we're going to be at the launch of Onpassive. It's fun to listen to him just because of his sheer excitement about what we've done as Onpassive, as GoFounders, and where we're at and the things that are happening today. So come on in, continue to explore and learn about Onpassive. And from there, I can guarantee, come on in, become a founder, and we will absolutely see you at the top. Take care and have a great week. Bye.